What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in, and in today's video we're going to be going over the absolute best Podio system for wholesaling real estate. The best Podio setup for wholesaling. I'm going to be breaking down in front of you today every single part of it, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video because this is going to be value packed. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go down below, hit the red button and subscribe to the channel. It helps me reach more people and impact more lives, so I'd really appreciate it if you go subscribe. But with that being said, let's get right into it. So a lot of people use Podio for wholesaling real estate, and I'm so excited to bring to your attention that I've released my Podio system to the public. I've been building out and developing this wholesaling Podio setup for the past 5 years. I've spent thousands of dollars developing it and thousands of hours figuring out the absolute best system for your wholesaling real estate business, and it is available at wholesalepodio.com. There's a link in the description down below. What the wholesalepodio.com system does, it handles your full acquisitions department, your full dispositions department, and your transactions department, and so much more. Literally every single part of your wholesaling business resides in this system. It is the heart of my wholesaling business, and I hope it can become the heart of your wholesaling business too. Because wholesalepodio.com will help you scale, grow, organize, and make more money in your real estate business. I can guarantee it. So with that being said, let me show you what this setup is and what this platform does. And again, you can get this and sign up for it at wholesalepodio.com. So when we log into the Wholesalepodio system, we are going to be on the home dashboard. And on the home dashboard, you're going to be able to see the team members that are in your system. You're going to be able to see the activity that those team members have done in the past hour. And you're going to be able to get some resources over here and some metrics right here. Then we move on to the Seller Leads app. This is the main app in the Wholesalepodio system. This gives you everything you need when it comes to working with motivated sellers. What you're going to be able to see is you're going to be able to see all your metrics on the left-hand side, and then you're going to be able to see every single seller lead profile for every motivated seller that's in your system on the right-hand side. You're able to add motivated sellers into the system manually, or you can connect it up with whatever marketing you're doing because the system integrates with thousands of different platforms and have your leads seamlessly flow into the system. Or you can give your team, your cold callers, this web form link, and they can go ahead and fill this form out and submit leads into your system as well. So now that the leads have gotten into the system, what's going to happen is it's going to create a seller lead profile for each and every motivated seller that you're working with. And it's going to store all their important information, their contact information, their name, address, what team members working on the deal. There's navigation buttons here that bring you to each section in the seller lead. Their contact information, the Zillow info automatically flows through. Our developer has made it so the Zillow info flows through at the click of a button. Then we have the lead source. It keeps track of what marketing channel did this lead come from? What state is it in? Have you tried to contact them? And when you try to contact them, each time you click a call attempt, it's going to send them a text and an email automatically. At the click of a button, it's going to text them saying, hey, we just tried to call you. And if you contact them, it's going to text and email them telling them, hey, thank you so much for your time today after you spoke with them. At the click of a button, it's doing all this for you. Next, it's going to keep track of your offers, whether you made a written or verbal offer. It's going to keep track of what lead status is the deal in. New lead? Is it in discovery? Interested? Not interested? What is the status? It's going to keep track of the temperature, hot, warm, cold, and dead. Their reason for selling. It's going to tag them by their motivation. It's going to categorize them by their motivation and their desire to sell. Are they a tired landlord? Financial problems, medical problems, pre-foreclosure, divorce, death. It's going to tag them by their criteria. It's going to also tag them by whether the deal is good for creative, seller finance, subject to, or good to sell to a hedge fund. You can tag it for all that. And then the next thing we go on to is automatic follow-up. That is one of the best things that this system does. It will automatically follow up with the sellers for you. Yeah, that's right. It's going to follow up with the sellers on an ideal sequence. It's going to follow up with them daily, weekly, monthly, even for years it will follow up with the sellers for you. So if you're tired of following up with sellers, or if you're tired of forgetting to follow up and losing on a deal, that is no more, because this system does the follow-up for you. And we provide you with the ideal sequence. So if you sign up for Wholesalepodio, we give you the ideal sequence of how frequently to follow up with each kind of seller, and we give you the ideal messages to send them. So that way you are literally have the best strategy that we've worked on for years when it comes to automatically following up with them. We give it all to you. And if you want to create your own sequence and your own messages, you absolutely can. You can create and manipulate when you want to follow up with them and what you want to say to them. You can set it all up yourself as well. And we also provide you with our ideal automatic follow-up sequence and messages. So that right there is just a game changer. And then the next thing we move on to is contract creation. At the click of a button, after plugging in a few pieces of information, it's going to generate the purchase contract to send the seller just like that, at the click of a button. So if you're tired of filling out contracts by hand, inputting information one by one, all you have to do is put the seller's name in, the offer amount, title company, earnest money, and close date, then click this button, and boom, it's going to generate the contract for you, and then you can send it right to the seller. Just like that. Super simple. And if they sign the contract, you can click Contract Signed, Send to Transactions, and it's going to send this deal to your transactions department for your transactions and dispositions team to work on. It also does a lot more. As you can see, you can also create tasks and say what you need to do, tag it to any team member in the company, and put when it is due. So that way you never forget to do something. You can create tasks for yourself and tasks for other team members. You can also take all your comments and notes over here on the right-hand side, and it also does a lot more, but I'm just giving you a quick overview. So now we got that deal signed, right? Because I clicked Signed, Send to Transactions, and boom, it's going to send that seller lead over to your transactions department. So all the information that you've built up with that seller, all the notes you've taken, all the comments you've taken, all the contract details, they're all going to seamlessly flow over to this app. And as you can see, so all the seller name and contact info will flow over. It's going to tag a transaction manager to work on this transaction. All this flows over, and then you get to choose your exit strategy. Is it a wholesale deal, a novation, a fix and flip, a rental, or is it a creative deal? You get to choose that. What is the status? Are you marketing it? Is it closed? Is it available? What is the status of the deal? Tenant information, all that. And now we get to the next best part. This system takes your team through the contract process, from contract to close, through the transactions process of getting a deal sold and closed step by step. Watch this. So when we go to the opening stage, your team member is going to go through each of these steps one by one. Did they file the contract? Yes. Did they send the contract to the title company? Yes. Did they deposit earnest money? Yes. Have they introduced themselves to the seller? Yes. Step by step, it's taking them through the process. All this information is going to flow over from the seller. Then we go to the marketing stage. Next, it's going to take your team through how to market this property, step by step. What marketing should we be doing to sell this deal? So now we're going to change the status to marketing. Now we can post the deal to our website, and it's going to post the deal to your website, and that way buyers can submit an offer directly into the system. Then it's going to take your team through step by step what different marketing channels are there and have they done them. Have they posted it to Investor Lift? Have they texted buyers? Have they emailed buyers? Facebook posts, JV Partner Blast. Have they done these marketing channels? Yes or no? They can schedule a showing. They can paste and save their marketing template in right here. And then any offers that get submitted will show up right here. So it's literally taking your team through the steps of marketing that deal one by one. The next step we move on, the next stage is the signing stage. It's going to take your team through what to do right here. Did they find a buyer? Yes. Okay, now they need to assign it to them. Did they send the contract to the buyer? Yes. Did the buyer sign the contract? Yes. We got that back. Great. Now, did we send that contract to the title company? Yes. And did buyer deposit earnest money? Yes. Boom. All of that happens right there. It takes your team through the steps. And then, again, we don't need to hand write up contracts ever again. The system automatically generates your assignment contract for you. Plug in the final sales price and the buyer's information, and then at the click of a button, it's going to generate the assignment contract for you to send to the buyer. Just like that. Quickly generate the contract at the click of a button. Then, once it's assigned, we put it in the sign stage. And now we move on to the closing stage where you put the final numbers of what you actually sold it for and if there were any miscellaneous costs, and it's going to calculate for you your actual profit. It's going to have tracking info down here, and you can take comments once again. So there you go. It brings you through the whole transaction of every deal step by step. It also keeps track once the deals are assigned or closed. It's going to show you how much money you have in the pipeline that's currently pending to close that's assigned. It's also going to show you how much revenue you've closed per month right here on the home page. So that way your whole company can see how the company's doing. And then it's also going to give you a bunch of metrics that are super important. How many transactions do you have? What status is each transaction in? How many active transactions do you have per state? How many signed contracts per month? How many closed per month? All of these metrics are being tracked. And then, like I mentioned, you can post those deals to the website for buyers to submit offers on. And so as you can see, I clicked post to web form, and look, now that test property is right here that a buyer can choose, and then they just input their information and they can submit an offer right into the system. So that's super amazing. And then cash buyers. You can create profiles for every single cash buyer you have and really build a detailed, awesome cash buyers list. All their information goes here. And then what assets are they looking to buy? Single family, multifamily, commercial, vacant land. You can tag each buyer for what they're looking for. What type of investor are they? Flipper, developer, builder, wholesaler. What type of buyer is it? You tag them for all that information and you can build out your perfect buyers list right here in our system. Title companies, you store all the title companies you work with right here. And team members, it handles your whole HR department. Who works for your company and when did they start, right? And what's their information? So you can put all your employees' information in here, when they were hired, are they active or have they been fired? And then you can assign them to what department they work in, whether they're in-house or a virtual employee. You can literally store all your team members right here. Email replies. When you're sending those automatic follow-ups, when you're sending those texts and emails that are automatically going out to these sellers, when the sellers reply to them, their replies are going to come in right here for you to respond to them. And then autoresponders, these are where you build out your sequences for your automatic follow-up. And then we go to the KPIs, key performance indicators. This tracks all the metrics in your business, right? There's plenty of important metrics that you need to keep track of in a wholesaling business for it to be successful, and this system is going to do it for you. It's going to keep track of how many leads, how many motivated seller leads you're getting a day, how many leads you're getting per marketing channel daily, monthly. It's going to keep track of how many contracts signed you're getting monthly, how much contracts each team member is getting signed monthly, how many closed deals you're doing monthly, how many closed deals each team member is closing monthly. All of that stuff. How much revenue is assigned, how many calls people are making. It's taken track of everything you could want to know about your business. And guys, in order to have a successful wholesale business, you don't want to fly blind. You want to track your metrics. You want to track your KPIs, and this system does it for you. With that being said, that is a quick overview of the highlights of the system. It does so much more. There is a full demonstration, full demo of this system available at wholesalepodio.com for you to watch. So if you want to learn more about the system and get a more detailed overview of exactly what it does, go to wholesalepodio.com and watch that demo. But overall, Wholesalepodio is super affordable. For one user, it's only $97 a month, and it will literally change your business. It will help you scale, grow, organize, and make more money in your wholesaling real estate business. So it is a no-brainer to use this system as the heart of your business. We use it as the heart of our business, and I hope it becomes the heart of yours. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button. Also, make sure you go down below, click the link, go to wholesalepodio.com and sign up. I can't wait to see you become a member of this system and use it for your business. And other than that, if you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the red button and subscribe. But I hope this video was helpful to show you what system we use in our business, and I hope you sign up because it is a complete game changer when it comes to wholesaling real estate. Just the automatic follow-up and generating contracts at the click of a button, complete game changer. So I hope this video was really valuable to you. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.